people go through stories through pages of a book, maybe with some pixie dust, or maybe following a white rabbit down the rabbit hole. We're gonna go a little unconventional through the mouth of a whale. There we go. But don't worry, this is just Monstro. He's turned over a new fin and he's just transporting us into the magical land of Storybook Land. Now, like all stories, we're going to start ours with a once upon a time. There was a big bad wolf who was always after the three little pigs. He lived in a cave coming up there on our left. But don't worry, those pigs are safe across the way, and their house is made of straw, sticks, and wolf-proof brick. Now our story is going to take a strange turn, and we're going to go into a quaint English village home to Alice, where on one golden afternoon, she followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole and fell down, and you guessed it, down into Neverland, and things just got curiouser and curiouser from there. Now, Storybook Land is inspired by a lot of magical places, such as London Park here on our right, where Peter Pan took Wendy, Michael, and John Darling on their first flight to Neverland, and with a little help from Tinkerbell and her pixie dust, they would never, ever have to grow up. Another magical place is that right up ahead, the city of Agrabah, where a stray rat named Aladdin stole the heart of Princess Jasmine, and thanks to Genie and his magic, they were able to marry and live happily ever after right on top of the hill. Now, one thing Storybook Land is never short on, folks, is love. As seen in the twinkling lights and roses right up ahead, where Aladdin and Jasmine soared over sideways and under on a magic carpet ride to a whole new world. Now, while a lot of our stories are filled in love and light, they're also filled with places that are a little dark as well. But such as the Cave of Wonders coming up, rumor has it that the genie of the lamp can remove any curse, but also, if set free, he'll grant 3 wishes. Let's close our eyes and see what wish comes true. Speaking of wishes, Snow White had a wish to escape the evil queen, taking refuge with the 7 dwarfs who thanked her for her kindness. They whistled while they worked in their mine while she stayed in the cottage. Like Snow White, Cinderella also had a wish, and that was to go to the ball, but she couldn't because of her evil stepmother wouldn't allow it. But thanks to her fairy godmother, she was able to go under the rule that she be home by midnight. As you can see by that pumpkin carriage, she didn't quite make it. But don't worry, while magic has its limits, love does not. And she now lives in the castle right up on the hill with her Prince Charming. Now, Storybook Land has a lot of wishes, but it also has a lot of dreams, like dreams on sleeping on fields of flowers, like the ones here on our left, inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon, Lullaby Land. Now, Tinkerbell has helped us out once again and sprinkled all these plants with pixie dust so they will always remain miniature and never, ever have to grow old. It's things like this that made it a favorite place of master storyteller Walt Disney, because it inspired him and future storytellers to keep on telling their stories. Stories like Wind in the Willows, The Adventures of Mole, Rat, and Mr. J. Thaddeus Toad, or as we like to call him, Mr. Toad. As you can see his stately manner coming up on our left. He's unfortunately not home right now, though. He's on a wild car ride to nowhere in particular. And just ahead that is the city of Arendelle, where with Elsa's snow house right up in the mountains, where Anna and Elsa discovered a magic more powerful than Elsa's, the power of love. And in the Alpine village ahead lives a woodcarver named Geppetto, who wished for his puppet to become a real boy, and thanks to the blue fairy, that was able to come true when Pinocchio saved him from the belly of Monstro. Our last wish for today is that of a little mermaid named Ariel, who wished to become a part of our world and gave her land legs and follow her Prince Eric up on the land in his castle on our right. So she started under the sea with her father King Triton in the city of Atlantica. So like all stories, hers ended with a happily ever after.